Wait, can you hear me?
I can't hear you.
Oh, okay, again. Hi, everybody. I'm Edna. Welcome to Edna in a Bottle QuaranScreening edition. I am so excited to have my own TV show. This is really, really cool. So thank you, coronavirus, for that gift. We usually do this on stage. So there may be some fuck-ups today, like the one that you just noticed where I was totally muted. This is a new program I'm using. This is all new. The clusterfucks are going to come and go, and it's going to be really fun. We worked really hard on this show. So Edna in a Bottle usually is a sketch comedy show. What is sketch comedy? It is not improv. It's scripted scenes. So every month I host a show at Piano Fight Theater. If you're local, that's in the Tenderloin. It's an amazing theater, which you should support once we get back out of quarantine. But they also have a GoFundMe and everything, like everybody does. So we usually have a 45-minute show, and we include a 15-minute stand-up comedian. So it's usually 3 new actors every month. Sometimes I shoot from the same pool, and so I'll get one of my regular actors, but usually people have never worked together before, so it's a really intense 3-week process where we write new scripted scenes and we come up with a theme for the show. So the last month we were supposed to perform at Piano Fight was March. As you know, everything got canceled. So our theme was real versus fake, and we had a lot of really funny videos that had fake milk and fake this and fake that. We even had mime, fake life. And there were some like cow milking and human milking scenes, which were really, really, really cool and funny. But because, well, due to the nature of coronavirus and how touchy-feely our show was going to be, we scrapped that entire show and we wrote all new scenes. We didn't even finish recording all of them, so tonight is just showing some of them. We also have guests tonight. If you want to know what the lineup is, you can go to potatoesmashed.com/blog, or just go to the site and it'll show you the blog, and the last post on the blog has everybody's Venmo for tonight, as well as the lineup and tentative times. They are tentative because we're going to be talking and back announcing throughout. So, anything else I want to say about this? Oh yes, I have lots of special thanks. I want to thank Jerry Lee for showing me the ropes on Twitch. He is an amazing, well, actually, I think he's a performer, but he's an amazing ally to the Stud Bar, which just closed, and he helps run the drag show every Saturday called Drag Alive. And that's how I learned that he could do Twitch stuff. And so I'm not a gamer, so this is all new. He helped me a lot tremendously. So did Carlo Moni. Carlo Moni actually also designed one of the little scrolling designs that you'll see later throughout the show. And also both of them were on hand at all times to help me out when I was freaking out about Twitch and everything. So thank you guys. Thank you, Kimberly Hawkins. She's my stage manager tonight, and also always my stage manager and my right hand in Potatoes Mashed comedy events and stuff, and I really appreciate her. She also gave us our digital program tonight, so you can thank her for that. And I want to thank my cast for all of the editing and all the amazing work that they put into the show for 3-4 fucking months. Whoa! Can I say fucking on Twitch? Oh well. So I want to, without further ado, to introduce you to my cast. Here they are. Ta-da! Ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. Oh, Jamin, unmute yourself. Great.
Oh, yeah.
Introduce yourselves, guys.
Hey. So I'm Jamin Jollo, the mime.
I'm Oscar Velarde, the many things.
The juggler, we could say the juggler.
I am a juggler. I juggle many things around, including actual juggling.
Oh.
I juggle these. Michael?
Michael Astrauskas, improviser, photographer, and occasional sketch writer.
He juggles women.
Oh.
Just kidding. And men, and all of us.
People.
And responsibilities.
That was all of us.
Okay, so basically what's going to happen is we're going to introduce a bunch of shows. Do you guys want to talk about donations, or you want me to do it?
Well, we can talk about it. So there will be several cash grabs showing up throughout the show. There will be screens Edna has created with her lovely photo and video editing. And they'll have a bunch of links to people's, what are they called? Venmo or PayPal or Patreon accounts, depending on what they use. And so be able to go there and support each artist individually. Also, you can donate to po-mash-co on Venmo. That'll support all of us, all of our artists equally. Anybody else have something to say?
If you are tipping tonight, treat it like a drag show. If you weren't able to afford a ticket, which was, we suggested $10 on the Eventbrite. If you're not able to contribute that much, I know everybody's struggling right now, so are we. That's totally fine. We would love your praise and your applause, and just write us in the chat on Twitch and we'll talk to you. I'm super excited because so many people from across the country are tuning in tonight. How many people do we have watching right now on Twitch? 2?
On Twitch alone, 41.
What?
Whoa!
Yes, queen! All right, good. Cool. And then we're also streaming live on Facebook and on YouTube. Exciting and new. So like I said, you want to treat it like a drag show. If you cannot afford $10, but you see someone that you were like, oh my God, they're so cool, throw them $1 on Venmo or their PayPal and say that was fucking awesome, I just saw your video. Again, all of the Venmos that we're gonna show throughout. At the very end of the show, which this will be a 2-hour show probably, we're gonna show everyone's Venmo. And then if you get confused or if you forget or if you don't have time to catch it when it's streaming, you can go to potatoesmashed.com. God, I always want to say that. potatoesmashed.com, and under the blog, the last post will have everybody's Venmo listed. That's all the guests and all the featured performers tonight. Okay. Oh yeah, maybe also like when you send it, if you can't send, I don't know, if you have like logistical issues with Venmo and stuff and you want to send someone else a tip through us, through the po-mash-co on Venmo, then just make sure you specify that it's a tip for a specific performer, or if it's like a ticket, suggested ticket for all of us. The ticket price goes to everybody. Okay? Oh.
Now, isn't there a visual? Didn't you make a badass visual for us?
I did. Yeah. Let's discuss it real quick. Oh my God. What is this amazing work of art? I've never seen anything quite like this. I mean, notice how the women in the foreground are bigger than the women in the background to show depth of field. And tipping is very sexy, just like this screen we're watching. Notice that everyone's holding their breath. There are women falling upside down with abandon into a pile of potatoes mashed. I mean, it doesn't get sexier than that. This is my dream. I've always wanted to dive into a pile of potatoes mashed. All right, so that's our Venmo. Again, po-mash-co. That pays everyone who's involved tonight equally.
So the question on everyone's mind is, are you the gravy or the cheese?
Am I the what or the cheese?
Are you the gravy or the cheese?
Well, if it's vegetarian gravy, then I'm the gravy. Okay. I think we're ready. I'm gonna bail here, and you guys are gonna continue to host. Thanks for tuning in, you guys. And I'll see you guys later.
Right. So, looks like it's going to be a fun, long night. So I have a full pot of coffee, and I don't have a visual for it. I just have this in person. So we're going to slowly see this pot of coffee go down. There's motorcycles in my garage.
Oh, I'm listening for coffee sounds.
Ooh, oh yeah. If I was a video editor, maybe I could do that.
His coffee sounds like a motorcycle engine, actually.
It does get that motor revving.
Yeah. It's when you brew coffee with Red Bull. That's the sound it makes when you pour it into a cup.
Oh, goodness.
Sounds awful. So, should we get on and show people what they came to look at? The videos?
Absolutely. Let's do it.
Yeah, let's get rolling.
All right. One more time. I'm Jamin Jollo over there.
Michael Astrauskas down there.
Oscar Velarde.
And we are part of Potatoes Mashed Comedy. Thank goodness to Edna Rea. And so first up, we have a mime piece Edna and I created called The Social Ladder. Now, it's in response to, of course, Black Lives Matter movement that, thank goodness, has gained traction and become globally aware. And so, yeah, this is a pretty nail-on-the-head kind of piece, as mime is wont to do. And we hope you enjoy it.
now, a message from the First Lady of the United States.
My dear citizens, you may wonder why I rarely speak directly to American people. It is because, like the sun, I am too fabulous to be seen with the naked eye for extended periods of time. If I appear too often, you will be blinded. This message is brief out of consideration for the population of America who face many challenges already. God bless America.
On.
I made so many of these stupid balloon animals. We're gonna, this one's tail broke.
Oh no.
Oh no. And we're back.
Oh yeah, awesome.
So thank you for the wise words of Melania, our First Lady, also known, if you see her on the street, as Genie Cartier. Jeannie is a local performer around here. She goes on TV, local theater. She's a dancer, drag artist. And her and her sister Marie actually run a company called Bow and Arrow Circus. And they decided to grace us with our time because, like a lot of us, we're all a little struggling right now. A lot of our shows got canceled, including theirs. But that's why we're here now, so we can all share these wonderful things with all of you out there.
Yay! Sharing.
And next up, speaking of creating work, next up we have something that Oscar here wrote, right? And of course we all made.
Yeah. So I was first inspired by this sketch early on when it first got canceled and everything was going on. And everyone called this the apocalypse. I kept hearing that everywhere. I'd go over to visit someone and with the mask on, they'd be like, "Hey, welcome to the end of the world." So I decided to explore just this thought process and how it impacts people around here, and I think I did a good job with it.
You did amazing.
You guys, but made it amazing was Edna and Jamin playing their parts. They were absolutely fantastic in this, and I can't wait for you guys to check it out.
And Jamin edited it, which we have to give credit to the editors because it's the hardest job.
Yeah, Jamin edited this along with a lot of our sketches here.
Editing is so, oh my gosh, so time consuming. So tough.
Yeah.
And we have to put so much of our own personal spin into it and hope that it's right based on what the creator wrote. But in this is Edna's friends, Rosing's band Cincinnati Laptop Orchestra. That's some of the soundtrack music for this.
It was perfect. Right. I'm so happy. All right, here we go. Mad Max.
It's day 238 since the world went to shit. But I made it. Another day. It's a madhouse out here. People have turned into disease-ridden savages, which is a problem when you need to collect supplies for the home base. But I survived. Who would have thought the world would end up like this? We all thought the world would snap back to normal. Now we know it never will. All we can do is survive.
Oh, Max, is that you?
Yes, Karen, I'm home.
Oh, shoes!
Right. Sorry, I forget.
Well, we can never be too careful. So how was your day?
Well, just another day in the wasteland that used to be San Francisco.
Do you always have to be so dramatic?
I had a hard day at work, okay? You should have seen them out there. Everywhere I went, there were monsters just spreading their germs and infectious diseases.
Well, I had a hard day too. Look, the internet went down for a whole hour, and so I had to push back my Zoom meeting, and I ran out of Chardonnay.
Well, I'm sorry you were safe at home, having a hard day, while I was out in the thick of it in the hellscape we live in.
You work for Instacart.
I'm essential. You're
a dusty, self-indulgent bastard. Now, why don't you go get in the shower, you dirty, filthy bastard?
What? At least I'm not a spoiled little techie. Ooh, I'm important. I get to stay home and program people's butts to look big in selfie apps. Oh, baby, I didn't mean...
Why do you always do this to me?
Baby.
No. 6 feet.
Okay, sorry.
Why? Why do you always do this to me? I'm essential too.
Of course you are, baby. I take it back, okay? You're essential. Of course you are.
No, whatever. It's fine.
Baby.
I said it's fine.
Okay. I'm gonna go take a shower, okay?
Did you get the groceries?
Oh, yeah, I did. So I got you your tofu, your organic kale, Chardonnay.
Did you get my almond milk? Max, you know I need my almond milk.
I forgot it. Come on, baby. Is it essential?
Really?
Okay, that was a poor choice of words.
Huh.
I'm sorry. You know what? Just gonna go out there, buy your almond milk.
Oh, and can you get some vegan cookies too?
Yeah, I'll get you those cookies too.
Oh, and the raisin kind. Yes.
The raisin kind, got it.
And make sure they're gluten-free.
Okay, sweetie.
Thank you.
Oh, the people I can marry. Or the chocolates I choose to win with check.
What was that?
I love you too.
I love you.
Tired of feeling alone? Do you like talking late at night? Are you ready to settle in and take off all your clothes? Do you like words? So do we. Call now and connect with a sexy copy editor of your age range and get down and dirty all night long.
Hey, what's your name?
Brock,
What are you doing, Brock?
drinking.
Oh, you're so naughty. You know you shouldn't drink and text.
I know. It's just that I'm stressed out. Need to take the edge off.
You leave that to me. What are you working on, Brock?
Somebody's editorial newsletter.
Ooh, that's a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
What's the maximum word limit?
1,500.
Ooh, you better fit all those words in. What are you gonna do?
I was thinking I would make the font type narrow to save room and shrink the spacing to single. Unless you have a better idea.
No, here's what I want you to do, okay?
1 second. Okay.
Okay. I want you to take the margin and drag it all the way out. Then pull on the sides and stretch it until you reach the bottom. But don't let it touch the footer. Leave a little bit of room so you can still see the edge. Did you do it?
I creamed already.
Good boy.
Thank you.
Yeah. Your total is 69.69.
Worth it.
Bye.
Call us now.
Copy porn phone calls are $5.99 the first minute and $59.99 each additional minute plus tax. Accepted forms of payment include check, money order, bone marrow, live organs, the D to your car, the D to your house, all your valuables, your human soul, and all major credit cards except Discover. No one takes Discover. Copy porn phone line is not responsible for loss of job, loss of girlfriend, divorce, carpal tunnel syndrome, any viruses contracted to your computer or yourself, or any technical advice given by its operator. Copy porn is only compatible with Microsoft Word. Copy porn is not responsible for any computer damage caused by semen. Copy porn is not responsible for damage done to your penis. If you have an erection that lasts longer than 4 hours, please consult your doctor and ask if copy porn is right for you. Call now.
Wow. What are you working on over there? Woo! Oh.
So that was Copy Porn, starring Edna and myself, written by Edna, and briefly starring and edited by Jamin. Oh, he was the nude one at the beginning, in case you forgot who was who.
And I also did the voiceover at the end, and wrote out the fine print.
Yes, amazing.
Beautiful fine print.
So funny.
But all that video there was actually recorded. I think Edna and I started at 9:30 p.m. and by the time we figured out how to record through Zoom and all that, it was near 11. It was hot. We were both tired. But 11's about the time somebody might call a line like that.
11 is the right time to call someone like that, definitely.
And I was
that video was so much fun to edit, watching you two, and then figuring out who would talk, and then just noticing the little things where it needed a little infomercial break. And of course, yeah, Oscar with the ending and the copy porn phone line, $69.99 every minute.
Oh my God, recording that was way too much fun because you have to take text like that seriously because it's a serious, fine print. At the end, they got to be able to hear what you said. So having to set up my sound studio here just to record that bit was way too much fun.
And yeah, recording actually I had my girlfriend record me naked on the roof, and just like hoping that the neighbors could give us a little audience. So that was fun.
That's ballsy,
we're not
man.
Playing them in order necessarily today, but that was actually the first of all the sketches that we actually recorded once we threw away everything from the March show and said, okay, this is online.
Yes, it was the very first one we recorded. And we were going to do that one live, too. That one we didn't write for this show. We wrote it for the live version, which would have been really interesting live.
Played relatively well to video.
Also, I want to, we forgot to say that Jamin was in Mad Max as well, because he was the motorcycle guy.
That is correct.
I'm not that cool.
It's nothing. It's nothing. So I have a motorcycle. I'd bring it on camera, but I don't need to show everybody up.
I just wanted to throw a shout out to all of you watching in the chat. There's quite a few of you into balloon animals, which is super cool.
So kinky.
Or kinky. It is what you get out of it. People love keep the Mad Max character rolling.
Oh,
I assume that
okay.
means not just the motorcycle, but more Mad Max.
We can do more Mad Max. There's plenty of material. We have material for the next 10 years, honestly.
Oh, yeah. And I loved, like, about 20 seconds into the copy porn sketch just now, somebody wrote, "I'm uncomfortable."
Oh, good. That we're aiming for that. You're lucky nobody's dying in this show. Usually there's someone that dies every time. Okay, let's move on.
Oh, no promises.
So next up we have, let's see. So if anybody's working from home right now, you lucky ducks. I am so jealous. That sounds amazing. Be able to sit back home on your nice cushy. I feel like a lot of artists probably became social media influencers. But I have had no luck in that position.
What do you mean? We're doing it right now.
Oh, I guess we're trying. That's your boat. You're so much better at that, Edna. Anyways, for all of you working in copy print, and
when you
not
got
doing
it,
the
flying
porn
it.
Side.
Okay, bye.
Woo, Edna. Then well, so let's think about maybe say you have a boss that is just the worst, and I just kind of want to know what that would be like. So our next sketch, called Shales Force, gives you a little day in the life office drama about what could happen in quarantine and what may have happened. Let's see. Let's check it out.
Jillster, Jill-O-matic, Jillorama, Drilly Jilly.
Hello, Mr. Shale. Please, it's Jillian.
Gotcha. Jill, great to hear your voice again.
Yes, you too. I'm sorry, I can't see your video. I'm having a hard time with this new video chat thing. Isn't it a strange new world we live in?
Just trying to keep a safe social distance, Jillatin. I wouldn't want this cornea virus getting in our eyes.
But that's not how social distancing works.
So as you know, this virus is going around, and we're going to be implementing some new protocols at Shales Force Corporation.
Of course. So I'm working around this new sales platform, but my Wi-Fi is acting up, so sometimes...
Okay, well, here's the thing. I've been doing a lot of research on the Google and found a few new safety procedures I think will keep us safe as a team.
Okay, but like I was saying, my Wi-Fi might...
Great. So if we could all start by wearing gloves while we type out reports, that'd really help me out, Jillian.
But Mr. Shale, we're working alone.
Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah, and face masks. For the safety of our customers, we're going to need N95 masks. Oh, and yeah, we're going to need new ones every day to keep fresh.
But we're a call center, Mr.
Oh,
Shale.
great thinking, Jilly Bean. Every time we use our phones, we're going to want to wipe those bad babies down 2 or 3 times per conversation, just to keep this oral virus at bay. You dig?
Mr. Shale, I appreciate your efforts, but there is a severe shortage of N95 masks in the country, as well as Lysol wipes, I hear. So I would hate to add to that demand unnecessarily. I think as long as we stay in our homes, in our own spaces, we'll keep everyone safe.
Whoa. All right, let's take a chill pill, Jill. I'm going to get Cole and Joel from IT on here. We'll get a good example of how things are going to run. Fellas?
Hello
there, Shales Force.
Hey.
Hey, guys. Hey, can you help me with my Wi-Fi? I'm having...
Attaboy, Cole. Oh, whoa there. Joel, what are we forgetting?
Oh, sorry. Almost forgot.
Yeah. Bring me that beat.
Yeah. 6 feet is the Shale's treat, which is why We run the sales beat.
Hey, that's amazing, folks. I love it.
Wow.
Almost forgot.
Whoop.
Forgot. Yeah. I didn't forget. New protocol, Mr. Shale. All right. Yeah.
You think that's a little overkill?
Oh no. These new guidelines. It's perfectly.
I really appreciate that, Joel. You're keeping the whole company safe with these efforts.
No. Only the best at Salesforce. There we go.
Looking good, my man.
Yeah, got it.
Sweet. Hey, Cole, would you demonstrate a phone call for Jillian here? We're catching her up on the new protocol.
Yes, sir, Mr. Shale. Thank you for calling Salesforce, where the only sales we force are savings. Wave the scales and save with Shales.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
I do think that's a little over the top, Mr. Shale, but if you insist, guess it's not hurting anybody.
All right. Well, anyways, thanks for the demo, Cole and Joel. Good to see you. Over and out.
Shale away, shale away, shale away.
Shale away, shale away, shale away.
Well, see, Jalopy, that's the kind of initiative I'm looking for in these tough times.
Mr. Shale, I agree these can be useful precautions in public, but I think at home in our own spaces, we have plenty of distance from the customers we reach over the phone, so these measures aren't exactly helping anyone.
Look, Jillicious, let's just take these steps while we have to, and we'll reconvene when we know more about the situation as a whole. Sound good? Good. I'll talk to you soon, okay?
All right, Mr. Shale. Stay safe out there.
Over and out.
Mr. Oh my. Okay. Oh, okay. How did I end this?
I just want to say that we don't condone ignoring women in the workplace. But we did write that sketch. Over and out.
Yeah, that.
It's irony. Yay, sketch comedy. Educated mind.
Yeah, that was Salesforce, as Jamin told us, starring all of us and written and edited by Jamin.
Oh.
Wait, hang on.
Oh, I forgot to wear my mask. Damn it.
Oh, well, don't forget to change it.
My underwear. Oh no, just kidding.
We already saw you naked enough.
Still got the bandana.
Just kidding. Bring it on. More nakedness.
Oh.
We'll see later in the show as it gets later.
So as we saw in that one, communication was a major problem at Salesforce. Do not invest in them. Speaking of communication, let's get a communication lesson from our own, a Spanish lesson from our own Hugo de Paragua.
Hola, señores y señoritas. My name is Hugo de Paragua. I am your Spanish teacher for today. Today, I will teach you a very simple yet important phrase for when you visit a Spanish-speaking country like España or Mexico or my country, Argentina. Let's begin. The phrase for today is, where is the bathroom? ¿A dónde está el baño? One more time. ¿A dónde está el baño? Now you. Really? Is that the best you can do? Don't say like in English, where is the bathroom? You need to go to the bathroom. Say with passion. ¿A dónde está el baño?
¿A dónde está el baño?
Bueno, you can repeat this later in front of the mirror. That is all for today. Thank you for listening, my estudiantes, and hasta la vista.
Once again, a message from the First Lady of the United States.
My dear citizens, I am told American people are in unprecedented time of social upheaval. I am not here to talk about that. I have been watching TV show The Floor is Lava on Netflix with Baron, and he enjoys it very much. It reminds me of my home country of Slovenia, where we often play this game when pipes burst and home is flooded. God bless America.
Oh, are we on?
Yeah.
Oh, thanks for that inspiring message from the White House once again. That was Genie Carter, and that piece
Cartier.
created by, what's that?
Genie Cartier.
Oh, wow, Cartier. It says it here, and I don't know how to read. Genie Cartier, made by Genie Cartier and directed by Devin Walker. Thank you to those amazing artists. And if that doesn't make you want to get away, I don't know what does, but I'm trying to shale away.
I still have the gloves that they mix with my green screen, so I can't put them on.
Oh my gosh. You should do that. I want to see those gloves in the green screen.
Oh, what?
So let's see. We're partway through the night, and I'm about the third. What's that? 2/3 or 1/3 of a coffee cup, a coffee pot.
Oh my gosh. You know, it's about 3 grams of caffeine is a lethal amount. So I hope you're keeping count.
I'm gonna be up not only for the show but all night. So let's do this show
All night long, all night.
All night.
All night long, all night.
All night.
Never cut to that music video. Just kidding.
I didn't pitch that one down. Everything that I've used, I've pitched down so that we avoid copyright infringement laws.
Oh yeah, that's fair. Maybe we should change the pitch. All
All
night
night
long.
long, oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
All right, let's keep our day jobs as comedy artists.
Okay.
So next, speaking of leaving the country, what's up next?
Yeah, so we all miss travel. We all miss actually seeing each other and family and friends in person. In fact, I have never met Jamin in person.
Oh my god, is that true?
Yeah, because
because the first rehearsal you missed.
I was in Arizona when we had the first sketch meeting, so I was literally sitting in a friend's Ford Prius, just staring at the cup holder where I had my phone in the video chat.
Yeah.
And then the second meeting was a few days later. I was still in Arizona. I flew back home, and now I haven't left home for about 129 days.
Oh my god, you're right.
But doing prop exchange and whatnot, I've briefly met Edna, and I've briefly met Oscar.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, I
like
hadn't met
2
you either
seconds.
until then. That's so weird that I didn't even remember.
I don't even know if I like you in person, Michael. You might smell weird or something.
I don't
It's
know.
true.
How tall do you think I am? Just for fun.
I think
I
I
always
saw
assume taller than me.
you're 6 feet, right?
6'1".
Yeah.
Another tall man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So many.
How's the weather up there?
Okay, I have to preface something about this next piece. I was up until 11 a.m. today, and I had to put eye drops in today because I did not sleep last night because I was finishing this fucking video. And that's my fault. But I also have a lot of projects going on, and I'm also protesting every Sunday. So, like, my Sundays are out, I'm super fucking busy. But I did it. I fucking did it. I finished it. The only thing that's not done is that Oscar's green screen did not work out. So I just left it out. But it's in character, and you'll see why. Here it is.
Here it comes.
Breaking news right now. The European Union has just released...
Okay, we have to start this over because something is amiss about it. Nope. What is it? What's the issue?
Okay.
I got it. I figured it out. Maybe not. Oh no, I didn't figure it out. Oh, first fuck up of the night. What am I doing?
Nice. Fuck up number one. Fuck up number one.
Wait a minute. That's the wrong thing. Is that the wrong thing?
We should get a live counter in the corner.
Oh, man. Come on, guys. I'm trying.
You got this. You got this.
I think I've got it, but then this happens. It's okay. It's only one fuck up. We're figuring it out.
First time ever doing this. Good job.
Thanks, man. Okay, so somehow this source didn't come through, so I have to re-input it, I guess, because it's only a microphone in here. I don't know why it's not giving me. Okay, add existing. Oh, man, I'm sorry. And, like, there's nothing that we can do. Can you guys sing or something? Where's that fucking video? Flight video. I'm looking for it. Flight video. Okay, now.
Bursting in Portland.
What the fuck?
Through protests.
What is happening?
Our country is not doing so well. And it's proud. And let's get shit out.
Flight video. Got the flight experience.
Do ASMR.
Okay, I know I've got it, but then somehow this isn't. Okay, well, I mean, we heard it, but then I could hear it on my end too. So how do I? Carlo, help me! Is Carlo here?
We need like a. We need to outsource like a master.
What the fuck?
Which,
Okay, wait. Okay, wait. All right, I think. Okay, wait.
I've got some chat messages if we have a moment.
Oh yeah, let's see chats.
Oh yeah, please talk about them.
We definitely got some Danny Dutchy fans.
Breaking news right now. The European Union has just released a list of countries that are allowed to travel into the EU. The United States is not one of them. I want to bring in NBC's chief foreign correspondent, Richard.
Oh, I got it. Okay, sorry. You guys were talking about something? You were talking about something, right?
Oh, Danny Dutchy, just giving him a shout out. And he has a radio show every Thursday, 6 to 8 Pacific.
Great. Yes, he does. And it used to be located on 7th Street. I don't remember what building.
FCC Free Radio.
The dance building. Yeah. Okay. Are we ready to go on?
Heck yeah.
So sorry about that, guys. That's the only fuck up we've had so far, and I'd say that's pretty good for 45 minutes in.
It's our only
fuck up count one.
It's our only bit of turbulence for today.
Hopefully. Okay. All right. Here we go.
Speaking of turbulence, here is flight experience.
Boom.
Breaking news right now. The European Union has just released a list of countries that are allowed to travel into the EU. The United States is not one of them. I want to bring in NBC's chief foreign correspondent, Richard Engel, with the very latest on this. Richard, this is significant news that we're just learning. The U.S. effectively, Americans banned from traveling to Europe right now.
Hey.
What specifically is the EU
better cancel my flight. What's this?
On behalf of United Planes, we apologize for our inability to accommodate your flight. It would give us nothing short of pleasure to load you on our overbooked planes and soon after, force drag you out of them to make more room for passengers we deem more worthy than you. That's the kind of quality experience we want to ensure all of our valued flyers. We know you miss us as much as we miss you. That is why we have dedicated our homepage to our current virtual United Planes experience. Click here for this free ride to the Bahamas, home to some of the world's most prestigious tourist attractions, like the well-hidden Dead Seagull Beach and the famed Fire Festival. As always, enjoy your flight and thank you for virtually.
Good afternoon, passengers. This is your captain speaking aboard Flight 369, San Francisco to the Bahamas with no layovers. We should be landing in about 9 hours' time and just on time for the sunset there at about 7 o'clock. Skies there I hear are clear and inviting. Should be a safe flight. We know what you think of us and we appreciate you choosing United Planes anyway. Remember, smoking of any kind is strictly prohibited aboard the aircraft unless you just blazed it to ease the tension of flying an aircraft. 420 YOLO, am I right? Please direct your attention now to our lovely flight attendant for some important safety features.
Welcome passengers, if you'd be so willing as to pull your heads out of your asses to look over our instruction manual found in front of your seat, you can follow along with our safety protocol. All passengers must wear seatbelts low and across their groin, or as we ladies call it, FUPA. Am I right, ladies? To buckle your belt, lift the metal flap, insert the other end, and let go. It should be noted that there are 8 exit doors in the front, middle, and back of the plane. In the unlikely event that our flight turns into a cruise, you will find a yellow life vest under your seats. Put it over your head like the brightest sweater you've ever worn, buckle the black straps together, and pull on one end to tighten. Once we've set off on our Titanic adventure outside the aircraft, pull on the red tab of the life vest to inflate. Or if you'd like to test your lung capacity balloon making skills during an emergency, you can also self-inflate your vest by blowing into the tube located on your shoulder. Please stow your personal items at this time, and that includes handbags under the seat in front of you, and make sure your service trays are up and in a locked position. Please turn off your cell phones at this time. Your girlfriend is enjoying her time off from you. Please stop bothering her with your texts. And as the captain said, there is no smoking on any United Planes flight. Tampering with smoke detectors results in a $2,200 fine. Now, if you have that much money to spare and to go to the Bahamas, let's talk during the flight. I have some bills that need to be paid off. In the event of a sudden decompression, or as we call it in the industry, Mayday, plane going down! Masks will drop from the overhead compartment. To start the flow of oxygen, fully extend the plastic tubing and proceed to scream normally until otherwise instructed by your flight attendants. Ah! Once our flight takes off and the overhead lights turn on, you can sit back, relax, and indulge in our in-flight movies. The Devil Wears Prada and Saw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Thank you for flying with United Planes, and we hope you enjoy your flight experience.
Rest and relaxation. Here I come. No. Please, no. Sir, you kicked my seat. Miss!
Yes?
I think the guy behind me needs some help, and could I get a pillow when you get a chance?
What's the matter?
This is not happening. I can't do this.
Oh dear, is this your first plane?
Yes.
In and out.
Excuse me.
Yes?
Can I switch seats with him so that he's not kicking my seat?
The plane is so heavy. It's not gonna make it. Oh God. Oh God. I shouldn't have packed my hairdryer.
Take my hand. I take this flight back and forth about 20 times a week. Trust me, we're not too heavy. This plane is able to carry about 175,000 pounds, including all the passengers, the weight of the plane, and all the luggage.
Really?
Yes, isn't that amazing?
Once you feel the plane lift completely off the ground, you'll understand. It feels rough right now because we're still on the tarmac, that's all.
Attention flight staff, please report to the front of the plane. Passengers, hang tight. We are turning back to the terminal for quick adjustment.
Oh no. Is there something wrong with the plane?
Here, take this pill. It's a mild sedative to decrease your anxiety. I'll be back shortly.
What the hell is going on now?
Attention passengers, we need one volunteer to exit the plane to accommodate weight restrictions before we can take off. We only need one volunteer. We will book you on the next flight to the Bahamas. Any volunteers?
I'll go. I want off this plane, please.
Looks like we have a volunteer.
Whoa, I don't feel good. I can't move my legs.
Miss, if this is gonna be a while, can I get that pillow?
The mild sedative seems to be working rather quickly, sir. It looks like you can't get off the plane.
We'll have to find another volunteer.
Miss, have you started passing out drinks? I'm starting to get a little dehydrated.
You'd like to volunteer, sir?
No, that's not what I said.
Certainly, sir. We'll have you on the next flight out. Thank you for your service.
No, I did not volunteer. I'm going to the Bahamas. I'm not gonna wait.
You're welcome, sir.
Let's give a warm round of applause for our volunteer, everyone, who will happily take the next flight out.
No, I didn't volunteer.
I hope we see you on the next
Have you
flight.
lost your mind? I'm gonna sue you. Get your hands off me.
Sacrifice
I'm a
is
paying
appreciated.
customer. I'm a minority. You can't treat me like this. I matter. I matter.
All of our customers matter, sir.
Thank you for cooperating, sir.
Oh! Wow. That was so realistic.
And we're back. Wow.
Oh, wow.
So many sound edits I need to correct.
Before we submit it to Netflix, right?
Yeah.
I was convinced.
So, Michael, do you want to talk about... Oh, well, do you guys want to talk about that, or do you want to talk about the chat?
Oh, the chat, just to catch up. Jamin, Kaya says that they want to see your jester puppet.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Well, in the background, if you haven't seen, I know I have a lot of stuff going on here.
Yes, it's fun. It's super fun.
But in the background, I have my lovely puppet here. And one of my favorite people, a high school drama teacher of mine, made this puppet before I even got to the high school. And yeah, and so then I showed up and she showed me this puppet and I was amazed. She was amazed. It looks pretty much exactly like me.
Turn it sideways. No, like, so you're both facing the same direction. Yeah, it's amazing.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Great.
People love that background you've got, Edna.
Oh, this is my guy right here.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Him and Nick Cave
watch
and
out for the
Tom
cigarette.
Waits are my people. Hi, Nike. You want to come say hi?
Oh, we got a guest star.
Thumbs, thumb, 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 thumbs, thumbs, thumb, 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 thumbs, thumbs, thumb, 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 thumb. Thumbs, thumb, 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 thumbs, thumbs, thumb, 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 thumbs, thumb, 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 high five, thumbs, thumb, 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 thumbs, thumbs, thumb, 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 thumbs, thumb, 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 thumb. Look at this fucking thing.
That's
6
a lot.
claws.
Yeah, all claws.
Nick has a guest appearance later in the show tonight too, right?
What do you mean?
Yeah, I think your kitty makes another little appearance in the show.
Yes.
That's right.
Yes. Yeah.
So we got more cats tonight.
Yep.
Stay tuned.
Kitties. Okay. What's next?
But
Any more chats we need to discuss?
well,
I think we're good on chats. People love that puppet. People love Nicolas Cage. Several people commented on the editing for that last one, Edna. So I guess staying up till 11 and then napping for 90 minutes between yesterday and today was worth it.
Yeah. Yay, eye drops. Okay.
okay,
Let's
and now,
move on.
And now to quote some of my favorite comedy groups, and now for something completely different.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna have a little guest appearance today for a friend of ours named Polly Amber Ross, a great local drag performer here in the Bay, and they will be performing with Guido Can-faux-king-dido. And this video was edited by Polly Amber Ross as well.
This is my drag mama.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Cause I'm
Edna's
tater
drag
tatas.
Yay!
Those of you tuning in, this is La Tater Tatas.
Yeah, that's why the page is called La Tater Tatas, because I was supposed to do drag on it. But I'm doing sketch comedy too. Yay!
And speaking of drag, don't forget to tip us if you see something you like.
Just the tip, folks, or more. We'll take, as much as you got.
Yeah, you can do that by going to Venmo, and you can pay for all the artists through po-mash-co, and we'll do a grab of that later. We'll show you in a little bit. We're coming up on that. Okay, here's Polly Amber Ross and Guido Can-faux-king-dido.
Before I met you, kittens were singing in the trees, and mermaids were tickling my knees, and life was a lovely lark. Before I met you, angels were feeding me cherry pies, until you opened up my eyes to things most dark. Now when I try to sleep at night, I think of penny dreadfuls and many headfuls of nasty evil things, and I clutch my pillow tight, but a power beyond my bed pulls me to places where I ruminate on nasty evil things. And I try to clear my mind, but I find my mind's been intertwined with gory thoughts, and there's nothing I can do. Ooh, when I try to sleep at night, I think of penny dreadfuls, and it's all because of you.
Before I met you, I never dropped or popped no pills. I wasn't all hopped up on chills, and life was stars and dreams.
Sometimes I'd like to go back to the way it used to be, but then you take a hold of me, and I need to smell those scars and hear those screams. So when I try to sleep at night, I think of many dreadfuls and many headfuls of nasty evil things, and I clutch my pillow tight, but a power beyond my bed pulls me to places where I ruminate on nasty evil things. And I try to clear my mind, but I find my mind's been intertwined with gory thoughts, and there's nothing I can do. Oh, when I try to sleep at night, I think of penny dreadfuls, and it's all because of you. And ooh, I didn't know what I was missing, and ooh, that wasn't nothing I was missing. When I try to sleep at night, I think of penny dreadfuls and many headfuls of nasty evil things, and I clutch my pillow tight, but a power beyond my bed pulls me to places where I ruminate on nasty evil things. And I try to clear my mind, but I find my mind's been intertwined with gory thoughts, and there's nothing I can do. Oh, when I try to sleep at night, I think of penny dreadfuls, and it's all because of. When I try to sleep at night, I think of penny dreadfuls, and it's all because of. When I try to sleep at night, I think of penny dreadfuls, and it's all because of. You don't know what it's like in here.
amazing video by my drag mama, Polyamber Ross, and Guido Can-faux-king-dido. This is your opportunity to pay for the show if you still have a job and are willing to support the artists that you've seen tonight. You can pay us $10 suggested donation at Venmo po-mash-co, which stands for my company, Potatoes Mashed Comedy. I'm paying all the artists through this, so you can give us that or more or less. You can also tip every performer individually, and we're going to show all of their Venmos at the end. Anybody else have something to say about starving?
I feel like we should be saying this in like a deep, sexy voice.
Oh yeah. Misty storm coming at you.
You like artists late at night.
Do you like licking money and then putting it in someone's tatas? Now you can. On Venmo.
Bowls of mashed potatoes.
Potatoes Mash Comedy is
Potatoes
not
mashed.
responsible for any potato-related incidents. We have nothing to do with actual food.
All right, so thank you for sticking with us. We have an hour left, I think, of content. Exciting. And up next is one of my favorite lady comedians in the Bay, and I have something to talk about for her. She has a SoundCloud podcast going on right now called Stripper Eye for the Pathetic Guy. This is something that I'm really fond of. I got in trouble for saying this once, but I made a joke that in order to stop gun violence, I was going to give guys chances. We all gotta try. We all gotta do our part, you know? I at least like... I at least try to give people, you know, a little bit of attention, you know, just so that, you know, another Timothy McVeigh doesn't show up and go like, no one listened to me, no one dated me. I'm like, you know, calm down, don't kill anybody, so it's okay. That's just my personal thing, my personal vendetta in life. But yeah, so you should listen to this because she single-handedly is saving humanity one step and one stripper at a time by giving men advice on how to date and how to be better bachelors in the world. So I am going to leave our microphone on so that we can all laugh at the hilarious musings of Devi Kirsch. Everyone clap!
Woo! All right, thank you guys. Thanks. I'm Devi Kirsch. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm having kind of a hard time in quarantine. I think that we all are. I think, you know, everybody is. Like, even Steven Spielberg's daughter has been doing internet porn lately. You know that?
No.
It's crazy. It's crazy because my dad's daughter did internet porn for a while too. Yeah, I did it. I tried it. It's actually harder than you think. Like, I figured that I could just kind of hunch over and rub one out like I usually do, but this time in front of a camera. But yeah, it turns out they need a little bit more effort than that. So yeah, I'm trying it out. I'm 18 and, you know, putting in like zero effort, and the guy on the other side of the screen suggests maybe I like insert something into myself. He suggests maybe a broom handle or some kind of vegetable. Anyway, long story short, I fucked a banana and then I ate it. And I only made like $20. So, yeah, it's not as great as you would think. And like the sad part is, if somebody walked up to me on the street with $20 and a banana, I would need at least like $40 more. So. Yeah. Anyway, I used to be a stripper before we entered lockdown.
Woo!
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, honestly, it's more like a regular job than you would think. You have to fill out an application and give references. So anyway, I use my dad as a personal reference on my application. Like, if anyone knows how qualified I am for the job, it's him. Because, you know, it's his fault. So a lot of people think that strippers have daddy issues, but I love all my daddies, so.
Yes.
No issues here, guys. Yeah, I don't miss it. I don't miss being a stripper. I wasn't very good at it. I'll just admit it. I mean, stripping is just a job where you get molested for money anyways.
Oh.
I think that's why girls who were molested are just so much better at it. And I miss that prerequisite. Like, now it's too late. Sadly, I'm worth $0 to Jeffrey Epstein. It's weird being over the hill for stuff. Yeah. Sorry, guys. My life is, my sense of humor is getting darker. Yeah, actually, surprisingly, my dad didn't molest me. Mostly because I'm not really his type, I think. My dad did mention that he's really into fat chicks. Yeah, my dad told me that having sex with fat chicks is kind of like fucking a Tempur-Pedic mattress. I was like, Dad, I'm 8. Yeah, definitely don't have dad issues, you guys. Hi, Dad, if you're watching. Yeah. My dad told me that abortions make you infertile. I was like, good, now I don't have to get another one. Yeah. I'm a racist in this country, am I right? Yeah, I kind of noticed a theme with racist people. They all look fucking busted, like, Jesus Christ. Like, it drives me crazy that someone that looks like Steve Bannon can think he's genetically superior to anyone. Like, when it looks like he bleeds the sauce, they put baked beans in. Look gross, Steve. Have you seen Beyonce? Yeah. So, yeah. And it's every time I see someone with a swastika tattoo, they're, like, on a shitty bike, they're missing teeth, maybe some fucking track marks. Like, I'm not really sure what a superior race would look like, but I do know it doesn't fucking look like that. So, yeah, like, if I had a time machine, I'd love to go back in time and just show Hitler footage of the gathering of the Juggalos, just to prove that he was wrong about white people. Yeah, I mean, okay, yeah, racism is bad, you know, but I do think we should bring back white-on-white discrimination, mostly because I think French people are fucking gross. French. All right, at this point, if I'm making fun of Europeans, I'm punching up, okay? So go ahead and fucking cancel me, I don't care. Yeah, I think I probably started thinking French people were gross at a very young age, because the first French character anyone's introduced to, Pepe Le Pew, right? A skunk that just constantly sexually harassing someone of a different species. Yeah, and as an adult, come to find out, French guys really are just smelly and they rape. So I guess it was kind of an accurate portrayal. Yeah, I think French women are great, though. French women are great. A French woman's voice might be the most boner-inducing sound ever. I've had French guys sound like they're masturbating to a stranger getting undressed every time they open their weird garlicky mouths. Yeah, anyway. Everything in France, I think, is just made the same, but just slightly more disgusting. Like, French vanilla ice cream, just like regular vanilla ice cream, but instead of eggs, they use the semen from untested rape kits.
Oh.
That's what I heard, you guys, so anyway. Okay, how am I doing on time? I'm sorry, I don't...
I think you have 5 minutes left.
I have 5 minutes? Okay. All right, I'm gonna go off script now. yeah, I've been on a little bit of a bender lately. Anyone else on a bender? Yeah, really better to do. So, yeah, I just can't stand cocaine. I'm sorry. It's not all it's chalked up to be. It's considered a sexy drug. Really? You want to do coke and fuck? Like what? Like the only side effects of cocaine are number one, it makes me have to take a shit, and I really think that's the only excuse you have for doing it is constipation. Number two, erectile dysfunction, and number three, like a whole lot of unearned confidence. And there's nothing worse than a man with the confidence of somebody on cocaine who also has the penis of somebody on cocaine. You're not like, oh, just I know that I can do it. I'm like, you know it in your mind, but like the penis and I are having a disagreement right now, okay? Yeah, and they're always like, oh, well, let's just 69. That's the fucking, yeah, that's my solution. It's like, yeah, the last thing I want to do while I'm high is suck your flaccid penis while I try not to shit on your face.
Gross.
Yeah. Okay, I didn't plan to run through those jokes so fast, you guys. How much time do I have left? Should I end it now?
If you're good, we can end it. It's okay, whatever you want.
All right, let's end it. Thank you guys so much.
Woo! Thanks, Davey.
All right, thanks. Have a good night, you guys.
You too.
You guys are so funny. I love you.
This message from the First Lady of the United States is brought to you by The Floor is Lava on Netflix.
My dear citizens, I would like to talk to you about the problem of internet bullying. Much like the contestants in The Floor is Lava on Netflix, our children navigate many obstacles on the internet every day. Hate speech, spreading misinformation, and name-calling is not acceptable and must be stopped. If we work to solve this problem together, I vow to make our Christmas decorations into an obstacle course like The Floor is Lava on Netflix for the enjoyment of all the children. God bless America.
Hey, Cole.
Hi, Jillian. Hey, how come you're not following Salesforce quarantine protocol?
Oh, sorry, Cole. I'm still ordering supplies for all that.
Don't you have any trash bags? You know, if you had a few rubber
I'm
bands.
working on it, Cole. Look, could you help me out? I just closed a huge deal on an internet package with a longtime customer of ours. Their client number is A613, and they're asking us to remotely set up their Wi-Fi system and give it like a catchy, easy name. Do you think you could tie up those loose ends up for me and set up their router?
Maybe if you put on a rubber glove or two, I could help. And then maybe I won't have to report you to Mr. Shale.
All right, fine.
That's a start, I guess. All right, I set up a new Wi-Fi system based on the IP address I associate with their client number.
Great.
Their new network name is Internet 101.
Come on.
What?
You do this all day long. Can't you at least think of something catchy for me? Hang on.
Whoa. Look, maybe if you follow the protocol, I can help out better. I just want to be safe and protect my family here, okay?
Fine, fine.
Getting better, but not quite. Finally. Okay, I have it here. And it's set up as the best Wi-Fi.
Kidding?
What?
People want to remember their Wi-Fi network names, so they have to be special. Haven't you ever thought of any creative ones? Like, I don't know, something dramatic, like, why would you Wi-Fi? Or, something creepy, like, no need to be shy-fi. Or, the end is nigh-fi, like fatalistic, you know? Something fun.
Okay. How about something nihilistic? Why even try fi?
Exactly. Or warm slice of pie-fi.
How about apologetic? I'm just a guy fi. Or Cobra Kai fi.
Yeah, or bourbon and rye-fi. Tear in my eye-fi.
Maybe do or die fi.
We're really good at this, see? Anything like that will do.
All right. Fine. There, I changed it.
Great. What is it?
New router -8472.
Cole, what?
Sorry, Jillian. Salesforce protocol prescribes all internal naming conventions. If they'd like to set up a fun name themselves, they're more than welcome.
Fine. I'll have to retract my promise to our preferred client.
Sounds good, Jillian. Goodbye, Fi.
Ugh.
I mean, on.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, so that about does it.
Oh. That was Salesforce 2, starring Edna and myself, and written by all of us. We had a great time coming up with those puns. Some were even cut, if you can believe it.
Yep.
Oh, we had a time. We were just brains.
One of them for my own internet Wi-Fi at home. So
nice.
Want to steal that? Go for it.
And also, well, make sure we had Michael there. We also got to thank Melania for her inspiring words. I think. But as you guys know, with everything going on, artists have been hit really hard. All of us have this kind of put everything to a screeching halt, and now we're together here through digital means, trying to entertain you, and I don't know. I don't know.
And
a lot of artists are getting sad and unemployed right now. They're, you guys got any experience with that?
Yeah, we're living it. Everybody's living it.
Yeah.
But one important thing to note is that the artists were the last thought of in America. So they were the last people, the gig economy was the last part of society that was given unemployment benefits. It was like an afterthought, which I find really funny because people watch entertainment all the time, like literally every day of their lives probably, unless they're living in a hole somewhere. So it's funny that like they're the last people that people think about when it comes to like, livable wages. And actually in San Francisco, they're going to start giving all artists W-2s, so we won't be getting W-9s anymore, which is great, as of this year, I believe. Maybe
Nice.
that will come with insurance at some point. Ooh, imagine that. What? For me? You mean like so I can take care of my body and stuff? Oh my god. I didn't think that you liked me like that. But yeah, so Ross, Travis, and I came up with a couple of things. He has a a company called Antic in a Drain, and he makes videos every week. So definitely check out his YouTube, Antic in a Drain.
Ross Travis is also an amazing circus performer.
Chinese pole climber.
Chinese pole climber. I performed with him in a few shows myself.
Yeah.
Doing Chinese yo-yo. So a white guy and a Mexican guy doing Chinese arts.
Yes,
Circus.
America, melting pot.
San Francisco.
Yeah, melting. So this next piece is part 1 of 2. You'll see the second one at the end of the show. Here it is.
Our nation is built on the dignity of work.
Under this bill, the $600 payment on top of state benefits actually allows people to have their income almost doubled in certain circumstances.
The government will pay many Americans more to be on government assistance than they would make if they're working at their regular jobs.
You can earn more money by being on unemployment than you can while working.
But we should not create a system where unemployment insurance benefits are higher than a salary.
You get $23.15 an hour based on a 40-hour work week not to work.
Hey, Edna.
Yeah, Ross?
These guys are right. Us artists are finally gonna get what we deserve. Thank you, Lady Rona.
I guess you could consider it a small reparation for the culture we've espoused for years without compensation.
You sure could, because you know, for many artists in the US, being an artist is like storming the beach at Normandy. It's a battle we fight dutifully, but wave after wave we are mowed down by conservative censorship and disdain for government funding. Art in our country has never really been looked at as a source of national pride, unlike some countries. I know, very commie of me to bring those two up, but seriously, those two countries believe in art so much they beat their artists in order for them to be the best. That's dedication! But in the US, before the establishment of the NEA, there was only a handful of government-subsidized projects funded for the national interest, such as the Public Works Art Project.
Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-yay, my oh my, what a wonderful day. Plenty of sunshine.
Oh, I beg my pardon. I bow my stomach at you, very reverent. That's all right. Happy cherry blossoms to you, please.
In our country, the sport of the arts has been a project of urban elites.
I'll give you this money if you paint a portrait of me.
Business culture.
I'll give you this money if you place my product.
And institutional philanthropy.
I'll give you this money if you save the world.
America's entrenchment on the notion of individualism has subjected many, black people, arts, and happiness. I mean, check out the US on this graph, receiving an F for publicly subsidizing and championing the arts amongst the advanced placement of industrialized countries. These numbers clearly show that we have no pride in our culture, unlike France, who in the 1980s appointed a minister of rock and roll in order to try and fix their flagging presence in that field, for fuck's sake.
Thanks, Ross. America has paid their dues of hatred to the underappreciated artist communities. From the commonly hated party clowns to the even less revered street mimes, audiences everywhere have jeered, snickered, and thrown tomatoes from miles around to further humiliate creative minds. Further adding to their disgrace, names such as clown, bouffon, and idiot have been appropriated by high-ranking politicians and law enforcement officers, forcing artists to put themselves in harm's way and overperform to reclaim their respective titles. Not even the clutches of corporate sponsorship can save the struggling artists of our time. Even the few successful enough to travel up the ladder of glory to those adoring lights of Broadway or Hollywood end in despair when their fame is trampled like a 12-year-old thrown into a mosh pit. Our cannibalistic marketing culture forfeits the wonders of art and instead serves celebrity failures to Americans for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. These states are united only in the fact that they can condemn artists as easily as they'll praise them. Most are left discarded after a bout of success and end up destitute, resorting to old methods of street busking or crashing on couches, wondering whether to kill themselves or start working at Radio Shack. My apologies, I just received word that Radio Shack has gone bankrupt.
Hey, ¿qué pasa, my friends? Pues, how you guys doing? I have some buenas noticias for all of my gente. My boss at the Strawberry Fields, he say we getting too sick, so he laid half of us off. Pues, I know. Pero guess what? We don't have to work in the fields anymore. Eso! And now with the stimulus check that we get, we can finally take that siesta we've been wanting for so long. Just find a nice corner, wrap your zarape, put on your sombrero, and just wait for the money to roll in, ¿me entiendes? Pues I'm so tired anyway.
Excuse me, Mr. Mexican man. Hi. Are you a dreamer?
Pues yeah, I have dreams.
No. I mean, are you DACA?
Caca.
You know what? Never mind. I'm sorry to say, but this vacation pay, it doesn't apply to you.
¿Qué? ¿En serio?
Yeah, but we still really need you. You single-handedly produce our entire food economy. So get back to work before we all starve to death. Thanks. Now wait a minute.
This fantasy life we're living
is ending in July.
But then they'll vote on it again. Extra, extra! Trump's entire base dies off of coronavirus at rallies across the country.
Extra! Marxist Socialist Democrats seize control and put the U.S. in an indefinite lockdown. They all die in the basements from mass asphyxiation.
Extra! Only artists have the creative problem solving to survive. U.S. declared world's first artistocracy.
Extra! Read all about it. Samuel L. Jackson, the 46th U.S. president.
Who are you?
The President of the United States.
Thanks for watching. Hey, if you want to support my quest to flood the internet with even more idiocy, subscribe to my YouTube and follow me on all the social platforms. Be sure to leave your notifications on for full annoyance factor. Until next time.
someone does die in this show. Oops, I forgot about that one. Look out, it's coronavirus!
So, that was another classic mime piece by Edna and me. Original work. And so that's stuff that we trained with a mime maestro named James Donlan. Edna trained with him years ago, and I trained with him a couple of years ago. And so it was kind of so interesting to meet Edna and meet somebody who had also trained with another master with the same pedagogy. So that was a lot of fun to work with. And
that was so fun to do.
It's what?
That was so fun to do. And I remember how we thought it was going to take like an hour or two, and it ended up taking like 4 or 5.
Yeah. Oh, that's been a trope with our videos. And
well, mostly because we're trying to set up lighting, because the shadows kind of throw off mime.
I had no idea how hard lighting is to do with that stuff.
Shout out to all the lighting designers.
Really?
Yeah, seriously.
These virtual backgrounds make it look so easy. I don't know.
Then you look at my screen and you realize it's not so easy.
I literally spent an hour on this, and this is what I got.
Yeah. And I just got a professional green screen, and it's still not big enough because the sides here, as you can see in the corners, just like not quite doing it.
Oh, jeez. Well, anyways, we got it done, and there's probably more to come. And so anyways, that's a little take into classic American mime with a few little additions using technology. And so next up, let's see, what do we have next? We have another a few words from the First Lady, and we'll see what she has to say.
Once again, Netflix is now somehow sponsoring this message from the First Lady of the United States. Because anything goes now.
My dear citizens, there is a crisis facing our country. There are no more episodes of The Floor is Lava on Netflix, and Baron is very upset. I would like to call upon Netflix to make more episodes of this show. As an American, I must take a stand and demand better television for our children. God bless America.
Woo!
Yeah.
Wow.
Welcome back.
So that was Danny Detchi again with a Star Spangled Pencil. Some months ago, back when traveling was a much better idea, I happened to see a live show that Danny put on in Salesforce Park in San Francisco. And Danny was doing stand-up, which I was familiar with from his radio program. And then he had a whole suitcase, and he takes out a pencil, and he's like, "This is my musical instrument." And I thought, this is going to be so stupid. No offense, Danny. But then he started playing. It's like, oh, this is a lot of fun. So we got a little taste of that just now.
Did he do other things with it, or just the jaw?
I think he sticks it up his butt, but I'm not positive. Don't quote me on that.
Yeah, this was a family-friendly show I saw, so he played quite a few songs.
Okay.
Ooh. What songs?
Yeah, no, just a lot of songs. He does amazing acoustics with his mouth and jaw.
Awesome.
We got a fun question from the chat. How long have you all been doing comedy?
According to many people who know me, never.
Oh, well, we three of us alone can argue that.
I've been doing comedy since I got out of mime school in 2009 or 10. And before that, I was doing theater and like, serious stuff. Theater and musicals.
My family bought a circus after I graduated high school.
Wow.
And I got thrown in as a clown. So that would be about 2008. I started doing comedy.
Something I tend to notice, though, about performers is that, like, they're all kind of clowns in their families. I know I was, like, a jokester in my family, and people would always laugh because I was always imitating, like, Stuart from Mad TV and, like, dancing around like an idiot, and people would, like, go, like, oh, she's so funny. They didn't want me to do art for a living because they knew that it didn't pay, but otherwise they were supportive, I guess, for a time.
Yeah, I'm the opposite. A lot of people in my family are very entertaining and very funny, so they didn't think I would be able to hold up.
Aw.
Wow.
So I don't know. I think I'm holding my own, I guess, a little bit.
And you're a great writer.
As a lauded Diablo expert and circus artist, absolutely, and now comedy writer.
Just keep adding more things in there and tossing all those balls in the air. I love tossing balls. More balls, better.
You're also tossing around your microphone. It's ruffling a lot and kind of distorting.
Sorry.
That's okay.
Getting excited there, Oscar.
All right. Did you have anything else to say about the chat?
Thanks
for tuning in, everybody.
Yeah. Seriously.
Yeah. Somebody says, I love Stuart. Look what I can do.
Look what I can do.
I couldn't remember it until you did the motion there, and then it all came back.
That's crazy.
Well, oh my gosh. So way back in March, when we originally were writing for this show, I came back from Arizona where I took 2 meetings via video. And one day I realized my hot water tank doesn't work. And I called somebody out, and yes, hot water tank was broken. So I embarked on an adventure. Do I want a traditional hot water tank or one of these other, tankless or heat pump or whatever? And then, meanwhile, my dryer stopped working. And so I got an idea for a sketch, which I think we'll just roll into before I say anything more about it. But this one, it's written by me, starring all of us, edited by me, and it's called Home is Falling Apart.
Oh, hey there. Yeah, sorry to bother you, but my hot water tank just went out. Can you send somebody out here to help me?
Yeah, no problem. I'm actually not making house calls right now, but it's a really simple solution, and you can just do it yourself. I'll walk you through it. Yeah, first thing you're going to want to do is check your hot water tank's TP relief valve. Yep, then see if the pilot light's on. Now, if that's out, you're going to want to do a quick scan of the fit and nip valves. Right, and then trace that line down to the thermocoupler and make sure you aren't looking at a fucking grenade. Then reset that thermocoupler by clicking the high limit reset switch. Yeah, that's actually how you test it. And then you can just light your pilot light, and that should be good. Sound good?
Yeah. This isn't so bad. My kitchen range isn't working. Would you mind scheduling a technician for me?
Yes, due to quarantine policy, I'm offering virtual repairs over the phone for a small fee if you'd like.
Sure, anything. Just please go slowly.
Alright, well, to start, see if you're getting spark to the burners. Alright, listen to hear if gas is dispensing. Okay? If you have a problem there, you may have a self-palpitating inductor coil, in which case you'll need to install an intravenous catalytic bypass under the dichromatic power supply line. Okay? Make sure not to gather the outbound voltage regulator cluster or you might start a fire. You follow?
Coil. Right, got it. Yeah. I think it was the coil issue. Great. It looks like it's coiling just fine now. Thanks. This isn't so bad. Come on. I can't dry my clothes.
No, we're actually not making service calls right now, but for 3 low, easy payments of $99, we offer a hand washing device and a free salad spinner that comes with it. So what you do is you take the spinner in a 20-inch bucket that we also provide, and you add approximately 8 cups of water. And at the very bottom, you add the soap. And then you stick the salad spinner at the very bottom, and you
This isn't so bad. Can you send someone out for my dishwasher?
Nope. Check your breakers.
This isn't so bad. Oh, come on. I need my internet.
It's quarantine. Cell phone plan?
Oh. This isn't so bad. Oh, son of a... This isn't so bad. Damn it. I can handle this.
Yeah, we can't come out for that. Do you have a hose? Sir? Sir?
Oh. So that one. So that one, obviously, most things were filmed with me in them. The most memorable part, just based on the reaction of my fellow crew here, was the scene of me sleeping in a sleeping bag and the fire building up. I actually put my cell phone in the fireplace. I put junk mail at the front of the fireplace. I'm actually in my sleeping bag there. I lit the junk mail. I lie down. The flames build up and my eyes are closed. And it's just like, I bet this is a good point to stop. I get up, grab the hot phone out of the fireplace. But the take was really good. It was right at the end.
It was amazing.
Yeah.
It looks so real.
That was the second take. The first one, I was smiling the whole time because I was so amused with myself.
How's your phone?
The phone is not, in fact, melted to the case, best I can tell. It's a company phone anyway. It's cool.
Oh, yeah. Salesforce will pay for it.
Salesforce phone.
I mainly remember filming a lot of different ways that last call service tech would say the lines. Like on one, I was doing the Rubik's Cube, and the other one I was doing this marble puzzle type thing, and of course they use the one where I'm playing with some
plastic toys.
Yeah.
Well, the wrestlers were amazing, and I also it was a very almost condescending quarantine, and then cell phone plan. Just
I loved writing those almost nonsensical. The first one, the hot water tank, actually made sense, but you have to pay attention closely. But I loved writing those nonsensical service calls, and watching Oscar with the clipboard, reading it off at a call center was just, it broke me.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, I should give credit. I wrote the original script, but then the group revised it. A lot of the gags with the technicians, the ending with the house catching fire was Edna's idea. I think my original idea for the ending was actually just lights going out. Everything has failed at this point.
Yeah.
Comedy comes in threes or hundreds. It really depends on how far you want to go.
Really,
yeah. And shout out to Jamin, who actually helped me fix my dryer.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you texted me, right? And it was I think I still was working on recording that piece, and you were actually texting me, and it said, "The dryer's not working. What do I do?"
Did you call him and give him a bunch of jargon to go through?
Absolutely, yeah.
Did give me a lot of jargon, but now I know what it all means.
Yay! Artists are skilled in many ways. All right, what's next?
Oh, speaking of fires and death, well, now we have a virtual funeral, which is, right?
This is my favorite video that we made because I love dark comedy, and I am so used to crying. It's fun for me now. But if you know me, you know that I've lost a lot of people in the last few years of my 30s. I'm only 34, and in the first 3 years I lost I don't know, 13, 14 people, and some animals, and it's just been really, really sad, from the ghost ship fire to Bubbles murder, and everybody just in the city is just going crazy with these losses. It's really sad. But this quarantine, I've lost 2 people whom I loved very dearly, Jeffrey Tillmon and Ryan Bozajian. And Ryan introduced me to an amazing experience called DMT, and he saved my life. So this next sketch that we so brilliantly made is in honor of them. Do you want to say anything else, or can I start it?
We wrote this before
the deaths. Yeah.
This wasn't a response piece.
No.
But
it fits.
This was one of our new ideas that we came up with that just evolved. I don't even think it started as a funeral.
No, it was how crazy can Zoom get? And because people were dying and stuff, we were like, oh my God, they're going to have Zoom funerals. It's crazy. And actually, Ryan's family did have a Zoom funeral for him, which is insane. It was very beautiful, though. I got to watch it. But yeah, that's the new world that we're living in. It's crazy. But I think everything stupid and everything sad and everything good is funny in one way or another. And I don't like censorship. So, yeah. Cheers to that. All right. I'm going to play an in memoriam with their pictures before and after, and then we'll watch the video.
Can you see me?
Yeah. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. Hi. Welcome. All right, well, first of all, I just wanted to say that although we're not able to be together to console each other physically, it's really fortunate that we have this digital age and technology, and we're able to be together with each other spiritually during these trying quarantine times. And maybe we can help each other process our grief. Sorry, I figured we could share our thoughts. Did everyone write something?
Yeah, I'll say some words. As an artist, Oscar had a cool way of doing everything 3 times more proficient than you without ever making you feel dumb about it. His charisma beamed off the stage lights. When he frowned, you knew what he was feeling, and when he smiled, you could feel his character just shining through that 4th wall. Now he's gone. Oh, what?
Oh.
He's so cute.
Oh my gosh, how old is he?
He's 12, but that's like 73 in cat years. He's an old man, but he's still my baby.
Oh, his coat looks so silky.
Oh yeah, he eats well. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. We're in the middle of something.
It's okay. It's really nice to have distractions. Thank you.
Okay, I found my place. Oscar was a social butterfly. He could start a party anytime, anywhere. And even those cocktails were terrible, you couldn't help but love them because behind the bitterness, you could taste the love and the thoughtfulness that went into each drink that he made. He made everything special. Oscar was unforgettable. And I believe he's gone.
Oh, hun, no, that's not your last role, is it?
I can't.
It's okay, take your time.
No, somebody else go.
Okay, I'll go. Oscar and I, well, we knew each other intimately, I guess you could say. We went to middle school together, which, as you know, is where all bad behavior begins. He was popular with all the boys, and a real troublemaker, and with the girls, and popular too. He was known as the Flasher, and well, after a while, teachers just stopped noticing because it wasn't worth it on their cigarette and coffee breaks to take time for a student who had a penis complex. And we used to dress up as electricians, and we'd go to MILFs' houses, and they'd let us in so we could fix stuff, and we'd try to sneak a peek and see if we could watch them while they were undressing. One time, we stole a bike just so we could get to a porn convention up at Cow Palace, and we had to get there on time. So one time, his sister baked a cherry pie,
and it was her first one. She was so proud of it. And then Oscar, he took this cherry pie, and I'll never forget, he took it into his room, and
Oh, Jamin, we can't hear you. Can you hear him, Michael?
No, I'll go.
Okay.
Oscar meant the world to me. He inspired me to be the artist I am today, not just because of his skills, but because of his tremendous energy. Neil Young had nothing on Oscar's Heart of Gold. His heart sang it better. You could tell when you were feeling down. He knew what to say in those moments.
And then when he was finished, he he offered a slice to his grandma, and his grandma took it.
Jamin, Michael, he started. Can you let him finish?
Oh yeah, of course. I'm so sorry, Michael. He was just so
Oscar
funny.
told me once that he's afraid of losing his friends. And now we have to face that fear ourselves. We are losing him. Oscar will have to live on in our hearts as we continue to treasure our friendships as he treasured his.
That was beautiful. Thank you, Michael.
No, thank you for organizing this. Did you want to finish yours?
No, I yielded my time. I'm just so happy that we were able to come together and do this, you know?
Yeah, this is certainly the weirdest memorial I've ever been to, but I'm sure Oscar, wherever he is he's laughing right now and probably grateful we're here.
I'm just glad he's not suffering anymore.
God, I wish that I could have talked to him like just one last time.
I know. I feel so guilty for not having reached out to him, and
this is gonna sound weird, but I did talk to him.
Oh, you did before he went? What did he say to you?
No, after.
What? No, that's not possible.
What do you mean?
I know it's not, but something happened. He was on G chats, you know? Online, active.
Well, I doubt that he was able to log off in the middle of dying, Michael.
I know, I'm just trying to say.
But Michael, maybe this isn't the best time. I mean, we're all grieving, and this is tough.
Look, I don't care if it sounds crazy, but I'm telling you, I talked to him. He reached out to me. He said, I'm better now. If we take away anything from his passing, it should be that he's at peace.
Oh. Wait, I think he's...
I told you guys, I'm not making it up.
Hey!
Oh!
Oh, loud! I had my speaker all the way up.
Oscar?
This has got to be some kind of prank. What?
Why are you guys wearing all black?
We're celebrating.
Doesn't look like it. I mean, I know it's been a while, but jeez, you guys look like shit.
We were celebrating you, Oscar. Your life.
Wait. Do you guys think I was dead?
What the fuck are you talking about, Oscar? You were sick during a pandemic, and then you went missing for 2 weeks. Everybody on Facebook confirmed that you were passed, that you were dead.
That's why I got off Facebook. You can't believe anything you read on.
Well, why didn't you contact anybody? What's wrong with you?
My internet went out, okay, and I had to wait for the unemployment to kick in so I could pay the bill, and the Wi-Fi around here is slow. You know I live in a basement.
Oh, and I'm sure that your phone didn't work either.
No, see, I took a little quiet retreat, so I just turned it off and went off the grid. I didn't know you guys were going to take it this seriously, though.
No, this is not funny, Oscar. I cried for you, okay?
I'm sorry. I wish I could have seen that. Hey, can you do it again?
No!
You could have at least let people know you were alive, okay?
You could have just come over.
You live in Excelsior.
So?
I'm leaving.
No, wait, don't go, please.
No.
Yeah, me too. You know, I shouldn't be wasting precious makeup during the apocalypse. Nobody even saw my face today.
You could still take a picture.
Okay.
Come on, stay. Let's catch up.
You know, you should know better than to get sick and not tell anybody, especially during an outbreak like this.
Hey, Michael, you knew I was alive. I mean, we talked. Why didn't you tell them?
Because I thought you were talking to me posthumously.
You what?
What?
You actually believe that?
I don't know, man. Look, for what it's worth, they actually said some pretty nice things.
Aw. Did you record it?
No! What the fuck? Why would we do that?
I don't know, for the memories? I mean, I would.
Look, I'll talk to you later, man.
Friends are weird.
Now, and we're on.
Is Oscar? Anybody know where he is?
Oh my God, Oscar?
Not again. Oh, come on, man.
Oscar! Don't play jokes like this.
Oh, yeah.
Rude. Done with you.
All right, Excelsior.
You live in Excelsior.
Oscar.
Who the fuck goes out there? Nobody.
Those were some of the best lines all night.
Oh, yeah.
There's a little bit of a local joke for you if you live in SF, but if you don't, just so you know, Excelsior is like the outer mission, and to me, it's far.
Yeah.
It's not really.
Nearly lived there.
It's
Nearly.
pathetic to say that it's far because this entire place is 7 miles wide and long, but yeah. Okay, so that was that. We're almost done here. We've got a couple videos left. So we have, so donations you can send to po-mash-co, which stands for Potatoes Mashed Comedy, on Venmo, and that pays all the artists that you saw tonight, including us. It helps with, compensating for all the time that we spent to entertain you. We're not all as lucky as Nick Cave and Tom Waits, we're not famous yet. And we're gonna give you guys a screen grab of all of everybody's Venmos at the end of this too. But up next we have part 2 of Ross Travis's and my video about artists being unemployed. All right, here we go.
1 in 6 workers in this country are unemployed.
Oh, again, it's not working. God damn it. I will fix it, man.
Okay, quick. Distract.
Okay, distract quickly. Oh, every time. No, that's not it.
Another tally count.
Oh, that's not it either. God damn it. Every fucking time.
Did you increment it, Jamin?
No, it's the... Oh, God damn it. Okay, hold... All right, you guys have to sing again because I've lost it.
Well, I'll quickly just catch up on chat.
Good idea.
Trunkafunk says that was beautiful. Thank you. It was a lot of fun to make, and we thought it was sweet.
Oh, yeah.
Northern Waste says that stash, though. I'm guessing that's at you, Oscar.
Yeah. He keeps twirling it, too. It's great.
I've been working on this since quarantine.
Dr.
great.
Green SF, or Dr. Green SF says, I live in Bayview. I know you're paying us.
For the record, I don't actually live in Excelsior. That was just in the script.
It's just a joke.
It's still funny.
It's a joke.
Okay. What is this called?
I actually live in Napa. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, gosh.
No, you
I'm trying
don't.
to think of someplace further.
When I lived in SF, I lived in the Mission, and then Glen Park, and then I was looking in Excelsior, and it's like, and now I'm in a suburb. I moved even further south.
1 in 6 workers in this country are unemployed.
I'm in San Bruno.
1 in 6 workers is unemployed today.
Okay, we're
But
ready.
for once, thankfully, we were able to come together to buy.
All right, we're doing it again. Here we go.
Let's do it. Artists unemployed.
Part 2.
1 in 6 workers in this country are unemployed. 1 in 6 workers is unemployed today. But for once, thankfully, we were able to come together in a bipartisan way in March and pass the CARES Act, which is benefiting these workers in 2 ways. First, we expanded unemployment benefits to cover almost 10 million self-employed workers, gig workers, and others that are usually left behind in circumstances like this. That's something we should have changed a long time ago, but we finally got it done, and we did it in a bipartisan way.
I would like to take this opportunity to thank President 45 and all of his cronies in the big house without color for this excellent stimulus bill. All of my monthly wages plus $600? I knew one day the government would understand the plight of the artist and give us reparations for all of the unpaid entertainment that we've provided. And I'm not going to hold against you that it took 3 months to acknowledge us as working citizens to even include us in your little stimulus bill. I'm sure it was just an oversight. After all, there are so many people in this country, and you were so busy warning us about the pandemic to even turn on the TV and watch any kind of entertainment to remember that we exist. All is forgiven. I'm just glad that we're finally being counted and we're finally receiving the same amount of financial aid that everyone else is.
I used to have to work 7 jobs, count them, 7 jobs in order to make a living as an artist. Capitalism was riding this artist like a wrecking ball. But now that I'm on the dole with the government, I'm literally getting paid to create work full-time. You know what I did? I spent all the money from my government golden ticket on something progressive that will help me take my career to the next level. I got a green screen system so that I can make softcore tentacle porn for closeted senators. Thanks, Lindsey Graham. I'm here to serve you.
Not only are we receiving extra money, with no work, we can also apply to food stamps. I just love the sweet taste of welfare state programs. Almost as delicious as all the rare groceries I'm finally able to afford. I could have never dreamed of shopping at a high-end grocery store, but I found myself there 3 times this week. Like a kid in a candy store, spending government money on unnecessary items like
black truffle butter,
and
bee pollen,
and
rolled taro leaf,
and
milked cashews,
and
coconut jerky,
and
organic amaranth,
and
pilly nuts,
and
chickpea rotini,
and
oolong shot,
and
marine phytoplankton,
and
vegan, dairy-free, gluten-free, soy-free morning glory muffin. So decadent and moist. Don't you just love that word? Moist.
Being an artist is a competitive undertaking, and the pandemic has made it even more so. As artists dash about to make online content, the internet has become a battlefield where they compete more fiercely than ever before with their Zoom shows, online art exhibitions, and OnlyFans accounts. They are fighting for a dwindling dollar stream as the economic tank of the US hurtles towards a cliff. And since everything's virtual now, they are fighting their war on an all-new front with an all-new form of cancel culture warfare. See, the opaqueness of the internet means that they no longer have to fight hand-to-hand combat with weapons like, I loved the costumes, or you did it, you did a thing, or I had something come up. Sorry, I missed it. This new cyber warfare incorporates the aloof drone and the passive-aggressive cocktail. Artists can sit in judgment from the safety of their own homes. Their shade meter dialed up to 200, looking down their noses in judgment at their frenemies, using glib, passive-aggressive forms of warfare with remarks like, "I'm not making this time about me," and, "I'm using this time to focus on what's truly important in life." And that most effective response, radio silence. As some artists look inwards towards their community, looking for solidarity and support to grow new business platforms for their work, the life of their efforts is slowly but surely drained out by the insurgent apathy and disdain of their fellow artists.
Before the pandemic, I was working as a bartender for 10 years, serving alcohol to thousands of people a night in grimy bars, crammed nightclubs, overcrowded festivals, and seedy underground house parties. But now that the government is paying me to live off their checks, I never have to bartend again. Like, ever. Which means I don't need this, or 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 this. Wait, no, I still need this. This is the life. My job now is to serve myself.
Now wait a minute.
This fantasy life we're living
is ending in July.
But then they'll vote on it again. Extra, extra, read all about it. Unemployment benefits not extended. Eviction and poverty rates soar sky high. Mass homelessness and starvation abounds in the U.S.
Extra, extra, tribalism boils over and armed Antifa and alt-right militia groups fall into bloody conflict all across the U.S.
Extra, extra. Artists die off in droves due to mass starvation and exposure to coronavirus. Those who survive immigrate to Canada and Mexico as refugees.
Extra, extra, read all about it. The U.S. finally fulfills its manifest destiny of being the first artist-free nationalist state. Centuries of disdain for the bohemian finally pays off. This new America doesn't last long, however, as the lack of brain stimulus amongst the population leads to record levels of boredom, depression, stupidity, and spiritual corruption. Suicide rates soar as Eric Trump becomes the 46th president of the United States. He immediately declares himself a king.
Extra, extra, vote in November, save America.
Thanks for watching. Hey, if you want to support my quest to flood the internet with even more idiocy, subscribe to my YouTube and follow me on all the social platforms. Be sure to leave your notifications on for a full annoyance factor. Until next time.
So this is, I figured that one good way of getting money, which was a very successful campaign I think in the 90s, was Sarah McLachlan's sad song for puppies. I think it's working. I see the money rolling in right now. But yeah, seriously, if you guys want to support all the artists tonight with the $10 suggested donation, you can help pay for all of our efforts tonight. You can send it to Venmo at co-mash.co. And here are all of the Venmos for the featured and guest performers.
Your love gives me such a thrill, but your love won't pay my bills. I want money. That's what I want. That's what I want. That's what I want. Your love gives me such a thrill, but your love won't pay my bills. I want money. That's what I want. That's what I want.
Take a picture, it'll last longer.
That's what I want.
And so I want to shout out Ross Travis again and his YouTube channel, Antic and a Drain. And I have a YouTube channel where I will post all these videos later as well. We're actually streaming live there right now, but I'll post the individual videos at some point. And if you subscribe, you'll see them all as they come in. And it's Potatoes Mashed Comedy. You can also find info on Edna in a Bottle and Potatoes Mashed Comedy on Facebook and Instagram, and on the website potatoesmashed.com. Don't type in mashedpotatoes.com. It's not that. It's potatoes mashed. Okay? All right. What do we have to say here? Promos for other shows before we close out with another word from Melania.
First off, coffee is done. Good job, y'all. We finished it.
You know, I think I figured out how you were able to drink it all. We all absorbed some of it.
Yes, and my lovely tea bottle. It's very clear.
Oh, nice. I thought you did an enema, but that's better, probably. Okay.
Or a catheter.
Do you guys have upcoming shows you want to promote? Now's the time.
Jamin, I think you got a show coming up, right?
I do. So this Saturday, we're starting to release episodes of A Midsummer Night's Dream Circus Edition. I'm doing that with Circus Center here in San Francisco. And it's all socially distant. And a few scenes are shot live, like outside, but most of them we've recorded them wherever we have the means. So yeah, come support us. It should be available on YouTube and Facebook, but if you look at circuscenter.com, they will have links there.
Circuscenter.com.
Oscar?
And speaking of circus, I will be, excuse me, I will be performing a circus act on Sunday for Live at the Dragon. It's at 8 p.m. It's going to be an all-online show with an international cast. I understand we have an act that's going to be streaming live from Africa.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's very much like this show where it's donation-based, so please check out Live at the Dragon. You can look up their Facebook page for the event's information.
Yay. Michael, you got anything? You have your regular show?
Yeah. So every Sunday, I help run this improv jam called the Inner City Long Form Improv Jam. It's at 6 p.m. Pacific. You can find it on Facebook by looking for that. And also, I'm a producer with San Francisco Improv Festival. We will have a one-day online event this year. Nothing's been put online, but you'll see it soon. So that's something to get excited about.
Nice. I don't have anything coming up. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I put in the chat, but I misspoke. It's circuscenter.org. It's an organization.
Yep. All right. That's basically the show. We have one more glorious announcement coming at you from Melania, or as we like to call her in the Bay, Genie Cartier. But before we go, we just want to thank you guys so much for tuning in. Everyone on Twitch and on Facebook and on YouTube. Thank you. We appreciate you so much. And
donate.
Yeah, if you can. Don't worry about it if you can't. We really appreciate that you guys were commenting throughout the whole night too on Twitch. We really love the feedback. Yeah, I guess that's it. Do you guys want to say anything else? Oscar, there's a hole in your head. Okay, now it's gone.
Just a shout out to Kaya for getting Edna and I in touch. This has been so much fun.
And Kim for getting me and Jamin in touch.
And Edna, I forgot where we met.
Oh, we were on a movie. Remember, we were on in a clown movie together.
That's right. We were in a movie together.
That night that we'd filmed that, I went to a drum and bass show, and there was a guy there who pulled a gun out on everybody outside, and I went outside to try to help my friend because I knew that he was involved in an altercation. And the guy pointed the gun at everybody, and then he flashed it at me, and then saw me and got confused because I was in full clown mask and gear and everything. And luckily, he wasn't afraid of clowns because I might have been shot that night. But for once, my training saved me. Okay, Well, we are really, really appreciative. After this last sponsored message from the First Lady, we're going to put up a couple more cash grabs, and then I'll have the potatoes gorgeous scrolling thing into the I'll you'll see the bowl again. And if you want to record it, I know somebody wanted to record it for their background in their phone. I don't know how to do that. There's a lot of layers that I have to put. It took me 4 hours to do on OBS, which is a platform that we're streaming through. But if you want to grab it, it'll be there at the end of the show. So without further ado, another word for Melania, and thanks so much, and thank you guys for doing this with me.
Thank you. Thanks everybody for
Thank you guys. Thank you.
For the last time, a message from the First Lady of the United States. Here she is.
Okay.
My dear citizens, this is my final message, as I have been advised to no longer speak directly to American people. While I have been watching The Floor is Lava on Netflix, many have lost jobs and have no food to eat. Let us remember the words of a very wise queen of France who once said, "Let them eat cake." I have never eaten cake because husband put in prenuptial agreement that he will divorce me if I become fat. But I hear it tastes very good. I think this is an excellent solution. You are welcome. God bless America.